Hey, everybody. Welcome to the AAA, episode 434? 434. Revenge, Russian style. I leave that to your imagination, what kind of story that's going to be.
I wonder if it involves a window.
You know what, you kind of got me there. I guess I could have went and looked up. Just looked up. Russian falls from window, and it's going to be a Putin story. You know what I mean? Like, high government official mysteriously falls from window while on vacation, that kind of thing. Events still being investigated. And joining me in the sitting room, Sinatra. How you doing, Sin?
Hello, sir. I am here.
I got a sense, a feeling, an intuition, if you will. But Drunkle is here as well. Drunkle?
Did I make your bones jingle?
You did. It was.
Did your polyscent start flaring up? Did you get a rash?
No, I heard the jingling of chains in the distance, like a tortured soul, a Jacob Marley-esque chattering, if you will.
As I gave a distant woo.
Is that the origin of the woo? Not the
No,
ah
I
woo,
think
but
people were wooing long before that. Actually, the British
might
just
have been
celebrated
around.
wooers.
You think that ghost stories going back to like medieval times, people were like, you know, and that's when the Ottomans haunted the room. Woo! You think so?
They started just moving around the floor.
People, not just ghost stories, Polly, but also romantic stories. For to woo also means to seduce someone emotionally.
Oh,
In my head-
I have pitched some woo in my time. I know to woo.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In my head, you said the Ottomans, so of course I went to like footstools and shit.
Right.
And secondary
I thought
came
exactly
the
the same
Chinese,
thing.
the Middle Eastern.
You know why I'm totally okay with that, and I think we should encourage it, because fuck the Ottoman Empire, am I right? Like it's yeah, there are footstools.
Yeah, they are.
But they're haunted.
Well, yeah, they keep bringing it up like it's something to be proud of. It does kind of haunt us, doesn't it? Doesn't it?
I have an Ottoman.
Do you?
I do as well.
I keep.
Yeah, I know your
towels in
country's
mine.
full of Ottomans.
I don't get it.
Footstools.
Did you mean footstools?
Yes.
Did you mean?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yes, YouTube. I meant footstools.
Because there's not a lot of Ottomans around at the moment, is there? They're kind of. I think they changed their name.
Well, I don't know. It's like every Iranian I've met has never called themselves an Iranian. Well, here they're a Persian, yo. Persian.
Oh yeah, I've never heard someone refer to themselves as a Persian, though.
Never?
No.
Oh, I have. Like, with a pretty constant constancy. Yes. They don't say, I'm from Iran. I'm a Persian. And it's really just wanting to skip over that whole fucking Mullah Revolution 78 and on, huh? I don't blame you. But, Persia's kind of, gone.
I've never heard it outside of the musical Oklahoma.
Help me out with that. I don't.
The comic relief, the peddler Ali Hakim refers to himself as a Persian.
Oh. Well, I guess that was pre-fall of the Shah.
Pre-golf, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
How you doing?
Hey, thanks for asking. I'm all right. I'm pretty fucking good, actually. It's
good.
It's the high time of the Christmas season, second day of Christmas. I wish my true love gave to me. I don't remember. What's the second day?
Two
Turtle
ghosts a wooing.
Yeah. Two haunted Ottomans. It doesn't really hit the cadence. All right.
Yeah, it's a little clunky.
We'll work on it.
Okay.
Two ghosts a wooing. And a Polly in a pear tree.
This is the laziest week of the year. I think everyone kind of understands that. Like the week between Christmas and fucking New Year's, it's the only time of year where people don't strive for anything. People don't want to do anything.
Yeah, I know.
I
Sid and I were just
actually
talking
have.
about, like, both of us did not realize it was, in fact, Wednesday. Because, I don't know, this is all time off for me. Prearranged, don't get me wrong. It's not like I just got, like, it's purposeful and whatnot. Adjusting you guys' volume here so you're equally loud.
I have
Whoa.
an incredibly busy week.
Do you actually?
I do, yes. Lots of work, actually.
You got to sleep, nap, and then figure out how to snooze in between? What?
I wish. I ain't got time to snooze.
This is the
No,
only time of year
lots of
where
work.
people do their best to become furniture.
Ottomans.
Ottomans.
Nice. Now, see? You got a drunkle.
Of course I did. Is this the most understanding time of the year? Serpent21 threw $3 for the Ricky Spanish. He said, in DC, Alan Etter was doing a story on violence at a local high school when he was attacked by a gang of students. The assailants say they have nothing against Alan. They just love irony. Is that true?
That's pretty
They
good.
felt moved.
Thank you, Serpent.
I mean, it wasn't because of steady criminal behavior. Don't you mind that they were committing the exact crime the day before? It was irony that motivated them. I like that
Oh
idea.
boy, we had lots of ironic news stories on Monday. What a day it was, people of the chat. What a day it was.
Ah, let's celebrate the birth of our Lord and Savior. What were you doing?
I was that Lord and Savior. Paul.
I walked in the house like 5 minutes left of your stream, Drunkle. I was in the chat. I don't think you saw me.
I did. I saw you said, sorry, just got through the door. And I would have replied, sin, but I
So
was
first of
busy
all,
doing a show.
Fuck you, New York Times, for suggesting there was anything sinister or homophobic about what we said. So you can pound sand.
Oh, Megan. You saucy mouthed lady, you. Oh, sorry, you were saying struggle.
No, that was it.
I haven't got to that scene yet. I'm halfway through that movie right now.
I watched Falling Down yesterday. I forgot how good that movie
Oh,
was.
Christmassy. Fucking nice choice.
It's absolutely not Christmassy, but it's a great fucking movie.
Well, it's a gift to all frustrated white men, am I right?
Yeah. It's a fucking solid watch.
I say white man because I read an interpretation like 3-4 years ago that it's the quintessential angry white male film, and I'm like, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of angry black men that they can't get breakfast when they want it.
Yeah. Dude, I fucking felt that scene.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't think that's limited to ethnicity, man, at all.
I'm trying to get over being sick. Whatever I got, it's hanging on. But the past couple of days have been worse than normal. Miss Sin got real sick. So I've had no appetite at all, really. I just eat because I know I have to. And I'm watching that scene like, oh, yeah, I could fuck up a nice fast food breakfast right now, but it's 10 o'clock at night.
Do you also agree with me that not your favorite food, but the best thing McDonald's has to offer is whatever your favorite version of the Egg McMuffin is?
That is pretty top tier. I like the steak, egg, and cheese bagel. That's nice and heavy, oniony and delicious.
That's not, yeah. Okay, it's not a classic staple of the McDonald's menu, but I hear you. It is good. Yeah.
But their breakfast has always been amazing. Burger King has some pretty solid breakfast too.
Actually, that's probably the best thing that Burger King has going. It's not my favorite. But,
I agree.
You know.
Nah, man.
Drunkle?
The Whopper is out there, son.
You know what
The Whopper's
you know what
pretty
they
good.
call a Whopper in Paris?
Le Whopper.
That.
Ah,
Huh.
I was curious.
They have Ottoman over there as well, then.
Gen Z, thank you for the 325. I have no proof this fits on later in the show, but I have a strong intuition it will. New York Times specifically. No, but retarded racist shit, yes. That somebody could be told to pound sand for? Yeah. Gen Z, I think, yes. You tell Steve Dave, thank you for the $1.69. Don't listen to Sin Chat. You should always be striving for a good ratio thrice weekly. And yet again, you let us down. Smash that like
What's that
button.
have to do with me?
But you weren't here on Monday. They're on Monday.
Oh, yes.
Dave's on top of shit, man. And yet again, you let us down. Smash the like button and join Jacob Marley on the other side. Join Jacob Marley on the other side, you dipshits.
Oof.
So notice he's not just saying he's going to kill you, but like eternal curse too, to walk the
Yeah.
I
earth.
love a literary threat.
Yeah. Did you watch either one of you any version thereof of Carol of the Christmas?
I did not.
Hell no, dude. I'm living it. I'm in the
I
live
watched Die
version
Hard,
right now.
Some channel had a 24-hour marathon of Die Hard.
Is it a 24-hour marathon, or is it just repeating the same film over and over again?
Well, that's the definition of marathon.
Yeah,
It's not a marathon. It's 26.3 mile race.
repeating the same leg strokes over and over again.
Not for a whole day.
No, but for 26.3 miles.
Yeah. Not 24.0 hours. I don't know, man. We need to. I like definitions to stay as definitions. Don't be fucking around with the English language, people. There are rules.
We have a story about that, by the way.
Good.
Definitions changing
Goddamn
according to
time.
well, it's about time. You know what? I show up at McDonald's. Okay, let me give you my story about McDonald's breakfast. Okay, I show up at McDonald's wanting my nuggies. I want my chimkin nuggets. And
I had some of those today.
did you? Yeah.
Yeah, the boys wanted them, so I went and got them.
There's nothing wrong with the chimkins, man. McDonald's, like everything else that they've deep fried, they've sprinkled in crack because it's a lot better than it should be. Keeps you coming back.
Did I send you a picture of what I made? I think I did. Continue your story. I'll go look.
All right. But I'll get there too late. It's like they're not serving the nuggets and the burgers and the whatnots anymore. It's breakfast. And then I'm like, oh, damn it. I came. Okay, well, I'll get the best food that McDonald's has to offer. The thing that actually had eggs, like real eggs, like they had to crack open an egg. They didn't pour it out of a...
Does that impress you?
Yeah. I mean, what? It shouldn't. It's McDonald's, man. Think about it.
It's just, eggs.
Yeah. It's
All right.
McDonald's. Do I need to reiterate? It's like when you go to a joint, like you might go to like fish and chip joints around there, right? I understand they're very popular over there.
Yeah.
Right. And like they'll have fries that were clearly cut out of a potato.
But yeah.
Okay, well, Sin, help me out here. That's kind of impressive.
It's actual. They make the fries there. It's not just
Yeah.
a bag.
Like it was put through a cutter, like it actually came from a potato, a whole potato.
I think it's actually much easier to transport a potato than it is fries.
But it's probably less cost effective because the frozen fries can sit for a week. Potatoes, not so much.
Yeah. And they pre-fry them. That's the worst thing. They're half fried and then they freeze them. Seriously, so it takes like half the time to cook them, and they have a longer shelf life because you've already boiled or fried the life out of them.
And you go to these places for breakfast?
Yeah, but then they use actual eggs. See, it's all come
Land
round
of the free,
circle.
man.
Yeah,
Land of the free.
it's called capitalism. Oh, Clark, the last true family man. A Shadow Claw, thank you for the $1. Oh, bite me, you bloody Welsh pineapple. Marathon have been used with metal. What? Marathon have been used with media for like ever. Don't make me put you on a pizza.
I don't like cheese.
You'd be surrounded by it, bubbling away.
That's why it's threatening. Yeah, all right.
Right,
Okay,
all right.
you've considered me in my place.
Are you into the yogurt? As Sam insists on calling yogurt.
I mean, one night I did, yeah.
You've only had yogurt one night in your life?
That's gross.
Forgot I did that.
No, it's apparently very good for treating thrush. So that was a fun night we had.
Thrush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Along with lumbago and agna and
I do like a yogurt.
Scurvy.
More
What-
Ottoman names.
Yeah, what the hell? What is thrush?
It's like
It's a
a
yeast infection of the vagina.
but the mouth.
but it also happens in the vagina. In fact, mainly
Yeah,
happens
that's just
in
called
the
a
vagina.
yeast infection.
It's called thrush. It's also a
I-
type of bird.
I'm choosing to believe you two.
That's true.
Okay. I don't know, it sounds like something totally made up that you're hoping to fuck with me on, honestly.
No, I'd never make up anything about thrush.
Well, think about it. It's like a yeast infection of the vagina, but it's in your mouth. As if that doesn't sound like something made up to fuck with me.
Well, I mean, it's a yeast infection of the vagina.
You make it
And-
sound like that's where it started. Like, some
Did with me.
some unfortunate, ill-timed foreplay led to.
I mean,
It's
yeah?
usually babies get it in the mouth because they like their
Ooh.
formula or whatever.
Well, somebody didn't boil the bottle?
Whatever happens, but it's usually babies that get it in the mouth.
Oh my God.
it's normally women that get it in the vagina as well.
Are you sure this isn't made up just to fuck? Okay, all right. I said I'm choosing to believe you. Man of my word. Go ahead with it. Hold on.
It
Look it
can
up.
be treated with a cream called Caniston.
Okay, there. The
And-
tweet,
Yeah, I
the
think
tweet is out right on time. I totally forgot.
Apparently,
Say that tweet.
cranberry juice is good for it as well.
What are you on your period?
Nice.
No, when
Thank
you
you.
have thrush.
Thank you. Hey, Cryptic, thank you for the $5.
Every time I hear somebody talk about cranberry juice,
Of course, it's kind of required, man. French. The cool Italian mobster, not the place and the people. It's departed. You spread
That
your
was,
your cinematic gangster film knowledge, drunkle.
French Stewart was also in Third Rock from the Sun.
Is that Ian Miles Dyson's character?
No, it was French Stewart's character.
Oh,
He was the guy who had like no eyes.
Wha-
The one who acted as a transmitter for the big giant head.
oh, Ronnie Millsap.
French Stewart. His name is French. Like, come on, people. What is wrong with you?
Cryptic, thank you for the $5. As I was paying the cashier for my Christmas tree, he asked, "Are you going to put that up yourself?" I said, "No, I'm putting it up in the living
Mhm.
room."
that's funny.
Do you remember the time Clark Griswold told Elaine from Seinfeld he was going to shove a tree up her ass?
No.
That happens in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I was like, oh my God, that's priceless. It's
I haven't seen that in a while then,
It-
apparently.
it's Seinfeld era Elaine, Louis Dreyfus. Where are you gonna put that thing, Griswold? Because he's got like the ridiculously oversized tree that he brought in from the bush. With Leonard and Mallory.
And French.
And French.
If you can name the two movies and places that I misappropriated those people from, I'll be impressed.
Um,
Come on.
Mallory is from Archer.
Nope.
And
The nice
Leonard
flag,
is from
nice. So
Community.
I didn't think of that. That's, yeah.
Yeah, I'm out.
And Leonard.
The hit show Community.
Oh, damn it. When you said hit show, I thought you were going to get it.
Oh, Leonard that's Bing Bong Theorem.
Dude, that's not the name of it, but you win. Yeah, I didn't get the names right. I'm not going to
Bing
hold
bong
you.
theorem.
I ain't holding you fast to nothing, man. You came close enough, horseshoe style.
Got it, man.
I'm
here to represent.
yeah. No, that's Leonard when he's like 10 or whatever the fuck. And I don't know his fucking name. He's Leonard. And then the girl, she's Mallory, as in Mickey and Mallory from Natural Born Killers.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Along with Woody, who in real life is also named Woody.
Harrelson?
That's the
Alan. Huh. Oh, no, Tom Hanks.
No, but what? So you said Woody Allen, and I thought Steve Allen, which is weird because they're not easy to mix up. I mean, they both wear dark horn rim glasses, but like, that's no excuse.
Was that the connection? It was the glasses,
Maybe,
and they both have thrush.
but neither of them are accused pedophiles marrying their daughter-in-laws, or one of them is. I mean,
oh, as opposed to Woody Allen.
that's right.
But not Harrelson yet.
That's right. Yeah,
Or is it
He
just like a
might.
standalone name?
I keep thinking Gus Griswold. That is Gus. Yeah, Gus. That's his name. Leonard. It's Leonard Gus Griswold.
Who?
The kid in
Are we still
National
talking about
Lampoon's
Big
Christmas
Bang Theorem?
Vacation. Yeah, the one from Big Bang Theorem.
Oh, okay.
Leonard? In National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, he's Gus. That's his name.
Hmm.
And then Chevy Chase, when he's doing a whole bunch of blow, because
That's what he does.
yeah, you never want to predict someone's death because it's not right. It's not okay for a whole bunch of reasons. I don't think I need to get into. But like Chevy Chase is going to clutch his chest one day and die.
Well, isn't
I think
that
we
how
all
most
are,
of us are going to go?
Well, yeah. Was Woody Manilow? No, Rotten Corpse. That's
Manilow.
Perfect.
no, that's not it at all. No. I mean, he's going to clutch his chest and die before like he needed to.
He does it a lot in the hit show Community.
Chevy Chase?
Isn't he
Yeah.
old?
He is, yeah.
Isn't he dead?
He's 80.
No.
Yeah, of course he's going to clutch his chest and die.
Oh,
He's
how
at
the fuck is he still alive?
he's at the dying age.
Oh my god, he's past the dying age. How the fuck is he still? Do you know the amount of blow that like, shovels full? Him
Good
and
for the heart,
Aykroyd.
though, Polly. It's good for the heart. It exercises the heart.
I
Makes you
guess so.
healthy.
I was hearing about a legendary fight between him and Bill Murray on the side of Saturday Night Live when it was still a show. And they got in like an actual like physical altercation where they're like taking swings at each other. But I guess like, you know, when dudes will get behind other people and then like, hold me back, like, you know, that kind of bullshit. You know what I mean? Like,
I do. Yeah.
okay. Not that. I mean, they rushed at each other in such a way that like people like jumped in between immediately because we can't have these dudes knocking each other. Because I think they were both fucking coked out of their minds. Because, you know, it was the early 80s and they're like, fuck yeah. You know, and only been stepped on 13 times since, you know, our day drunken one is, you know, we're snorting baby
Oh,
lax.
is he?
What?
I'm not as old as you.
You're right.
You're
You're,
like-
you're
you're
older.
like
Your
Chevy
birthday just went by.
Chase
Yeah, you're like 72, Polly.
Oh, fucking hell.
72. That's the actual dying age of American men. Whereas,
Okay, you're 71
We're- yeah.
perpetually.
and then women is like 80. Or men that, you know, live away from women, like in a monastery, it's also 80, which tells you a lot.
Funny that, isn't it?
Yeah. I've told that joke in like 5 different ways to 5 different women to get the most judgmental of fucking looks because they know.
They know.
There's no retort. There's no that's wrong. They're like, yeah, we shorten your lifespans. Have you ever sent that meme
We
to
meant to do it.
right? Yeah. Have you ever sent that meme to a woman where there's the woman talking to the little girl and she says, honey, it's your job to find a man who's enjoying himself and put an end to that nonsense.
Mm. Yeah.
Women don't argue
women
against
know the meaning
it.
of life.
Yeah. They don't.
Yeah.
They're upset by it. They say fuck you to it, but they don't dispute it. It speaks
Because they can't.
Well, yeah. What's to dispute? It's like a meme that talks about the sun rising every day. I mean, what are you going to do?
Sacrifice an Aztec to ensure it happens?
Is that Yes. Yeah.
Hearts for the sun god.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I keep the kid from Reese's, Gus Griswold.
Recess.
I keep the kid from Recess. The recess in the wall? Does he fit there?
You never seen Recess, the cartoon?
That's an old show.
No.
And Polly's an old man. I thought he would get it.
He wasn't watching cartoons back when that was on.
I'm watching cartoons now. That don't make no sense.
What?
It was a kid show.
Yeah?
Like an actual kid show.
About-
Saturday
yeah,
morning
like four
cartoon
kids
shit.
Featuring kids.
I remember the last time. Okay. I had a scarring incident. It was a number of years back. I was talking about, they said, oh, well, this is good. This is good. And I said, I don't know. I like Phineas and Ferb. They were complaining about how there are no, good cartoons. And I said, I don't know. I like Phineas and Ferb. And they looked at me and said, what the fuck are you doing watching that show? You're like an adult. I went, Phineas and Ferb's cool. What's the problem?
That's one I never really got into.
I got judged,
Yeah, I never
man,
seen it.
hard. It was
I believe it.
motherfuckers. I mean, how you gonna make fun of me for not knowing something when I know something about you? You're weird. It's like, wait a minute, you can't have it both ways.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many other things to make fun of you for.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Hmm.
Shadowclaw, thank you for the $1. Hey, Polly. Want me to tell you something? Apparently, Amazon is adding advertisements into the movies
Oh, yep.
and shows on Prime Video. My day got ruined by that news. If you want ad free, fork over $2.99 additionally.
To which I reply, "Arr."
And that's good. Also,
It is.
it's not like they have a physical overhead of DVDs and VHS tapes and all that shit. They have bandwidth. That's the most physical overhead they have, and maybe storage, I guess. But ad blocker still exists. You can still sail the 7 seas, and it's mind-boggling. Like Netflix has gone up to like $20-something. It's ridiculous.
Okay. You know the funny thing about Amazon Prime? I have Amazon Prime. And of all the things that I've ordered on Amazon, which frankly isn't that many, I don't know. I know people that order shit like they got shit coming every day from fucking Amazon. Certainly not me. But in the things that I
How
have,
do you write women so well?
shit scared the fuck out of me.
I think of a man, and I take away reason and accountability.
I'm gonna do a spate of new Jack Nicholson donos for the coming year.
That'd be good.
Yeah, it will be. I'm going to do it. Gamer Verlaine, thank you for the tree 50. Let me stop you right there. Ladies, at the minimum, let your man dig that World War I trench in the yard. Your mortality plummets if you bitch after he starts.
Yep.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, all right.
Okay. Phineas and Ferb was lame, says Cougar Knife. Your face is lame.
I like
that the one
like
that-
Adventure Time is one of my favorite
Oh,
cartoons.
Lord,
It's amazing.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
People talk about
I saw
no
that,
good
yeah.
new cartoons. When they say new, they mean like anything. And people make that claim are talking about like after G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, the original, which was a great cartoon. Usually it's boomers complaining basically. And I'm like, that's not even close to being true. There's lots of Batman the animated series happened after G.I. Joe. Come on now.
No, I mean, like me some Batman animated series.
Well,
That was great.
so you can't call that a cartoon. That's an animated show. You know what I mean? Like you got to.
And
Parts of it were dark as well.
Yeah,
it was the
show
first
some
animated
respect.
show made on black paper.
Yeah.
That's right. That's why the shadows are blue.
This Quiz was the one who told me about that. He's like, I went to animation school. I know things. I'm like what? Did you know that? It was like 4 years ago. He told me. I'm like, why?
I think Ghastly told me that one.
Is that right? Well, he's a big animation. What?
Oh,
Not
he's
having
a
his own
huge
animated
animation
show.
guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he is an animation.
He,
Yeah,
he
no,
literally
no comment.
is an animation himself.
If those don't know why the show's so shadowy, why bother and dark the palette? Why bother to paint everything dark? Just start out that way. Like,
I think it just saved time, wasn't it? Because it was
Yeah.
mostly set at night. So you've, yeah.
So if you're into gritty shit, there you go. So
And Adventure Time, it's like the only bean mouth cartoon I thoroughly enjoy.
Bean Mouth.
West.
The
Yeah,
LA
style of
Cal art
drawing.
style.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah.
It normally is synonymous with low quality, but in the case
Yeah,
of
it's
Adventure
Steven
Time, it's
Universe.
Like
shit.
Lower Decks.
no.
The new Thundercats is another
Oh.
example of bean mouth.
God, what did they do to us?
But it's not technically Bean Mouth. It's just Family Guy, American Dad.
I don't like
Annoyance.
Family Guy. American Dad is exponentially better than Family Guy.
100%. 100%.
I mean, Archer trumps all.
Archer is S tier. Rick and Morty is another one. It's adult animation. That's pretty
You're
good.
listening to the mellow sounds of European existential dread. We'll be with you through the long, dreary night until the grim, pale milk wash of dawn intones the start of yet another joyless day of your empty, desperate life.
Merry Christmas.
Invincible.
Well, okay, Rick and Morty, though, that didn't have to be made bulgy eye, American Dad, Family Guy animation style, but they did, and that's unfortunate. One of the things.
It's a very unique animation.
Alan, thank you for the $10 and the wonderful Christmas message. I feel the warmth. It simply says, Polly. Alan.
I don't know. Maybe I've just watched these shows so much and for so long I can pick out the animation. Like I feel like I could pick out
Yeah.
Sweet.
Slang.
Slaying. I could pick out Matt Groening. I could pick out Seth MacFarlane.
Oh yeah.
Toriyama is another one. Like I feel like I could pick that out.
You know the thing that stood out to me the first and foremost about Archer? That made me want to watch it, and no one had told me anything about it yet. I was like, I have
John
to
Benjamin.
say it again.
It's John Benjamin.
No, that's
Jessica Walter.
No, that's what I showed up. That's what I stayed for, not what I showed up for. You see,
This man isn't black. What?
that was awesome. It's like you sneezed that donut into happening. The timing was fantastic.
Thank you,
Oh,
sir.
dude, I'm hacking up shit that looks like flubber. It's Bad News Bears over here.
I've been watching the new season, well, the latest season of Archer, and it just ain't the same without us. Then,
No, and Woodhouse too.
oh, he's been gone a while though, hasn't he? Since
Yeah, and it wasn't the
Dreamland.
same without him.
No, I don't know, man. She did she was hilarious, dude. Rest in peace, R.I.P. in peace, Jesse.
No, it was the animation style, the dark outlines, and it looks like a pulp magazine.
I do like that. Yeah.
That's what
I mean,
I didn't hear
the
any of the
first
sounds.
season-
I just saw the images because it was muted, the little trailer for it back in the day. And I was like, I got to see this show because the animation just caught my fucking eye. It didn't look like everything else. It was fucking cool and still is. The animation looks
The
awesome.
first season was incredibly simple. Like they didn't have a lot of movements for the characters, but as time went on, I guess their budget went up and they could do more with it. I mean, you go back and watch season 1 now, like their movements are really quite
Janky.
janky's that is a good word. Still great though.
Can read that?
Still Link Archer.
Code name Duchess.
No, you're not going to read that. That's funny. Okay.
Uh,
All right.
Alan for 10, Sin. Alan.
And Alan for 10 says, Uncle. Alan, do you know what? I'm going to give you a little salute as I do it this time. Alan.
I'm thinking Alan needs a last name.
I believe it's Thella.
Theller. That's what you want to go with. Theller? Okay.
I mean, according to the chat.
I'm going.
I
With,
mean,
well,
thing
no,
is,
I'm
that's-
going with Toussaint.
Ooh.
Bit French, innit?
But no, Louisianan.
No, it's definitely French.
Well,
Yeah.
Louisianan. Yeah.
Yeah, French. That's what I said.
Well,
Jeez. Same thing. Yeah, that's what I heard.
I don't think that if you went to many Cajun people and said, you French, I think they might bite you with their tooth.
Well, not according to The Witcher.
What?
Oh, all right.
Yeah. I just- Would somebody like some schnooze?
Yes,
Mm.
sir.
All right, let's get some schnooze
I'm
going.
hungry for it.
Okay.
I'm just hungry.
Oh.
Alan's just like, whatever.
Well, I mean, that's like Alan, that's Allen, whereas our Alan, the good Alan,
Yeah.
is Allan.
No, it's just
I'm just going to have to stop you right there, sir. I'm pretty sure
yeah.
the Alan in the chat is the good Alan.
But he spells Alan in two different ways.
But nobody is gonna mistake Alan Toussaint for the one for the good Alan. Toussaint. See, I don't know. When I hear that name has come up in a bunch of noir films, that's where I get it from. He's that guy. He's either a mobster or a connected city dude, city official, corrupt. He's always somebody that you don't want to fuck with. I don't know why they always picked that name Toussaint, but they did. I think it's because it sounds foreign, but still American, very American. Yeah, exotic kind of.
No, it sounds French.
You guys are just insistent upon.
Well, I mean, look, when you start speaking French, we're gonna call you out on it.
What do you shake your head at, Pinky? You know this is how we roll. There's nothing new going on here. All right. News.
News.
Yeah. Let me just turn it on for you fuckers. These guys, not you, chat. You guys aren't fuckers.
Though you are fuckers.
Well, yeah. But not in the kind of
Steve
way
Dave said
you,
so.
Well, not in the way you guys are, though.
No, we're fuckers in the sexy way.
Yeah.
You guys are fuckers in the thrush way.
You know what I'm starting to think?
That thrush may be a real thing after all?
XLR cables are a total fraud. They actually don't produce anything of value that a USB connection doesn't do already.
Unlike the AAA meeting. Boom!
Yeah.
Mm.
That's as real gets. Right. Boom. Yeah, there it is for you fuckers. Okay. And as for these guys, there it is. Okay. Woman sues dentist who allegedly performed 8 crowns, 4 root canals, and 20 fillings in one visit, leaving her disfigured.
I think that's just dental work.
Maybe she was Cajun.
Yeah. Why is there a UFO in her mouth?
Huh.
You motherfucker, you gave that a laugh?
Yes, because it was super grainy, then it cleared up.
Oh.
I don't understand Sinatra sometimes.
Holy shit. Okay, so I didn't read along because I mean that headline. I pulled
It's enough, isn't it?
Yeah, I just pulled a drunkle and I'm like, well, clearly that headline sums up whatever it is we need to talk about.
Don't call it that.
Okay, I won't. I just pulled a lazy son of a bitch and just assumed that.
Thank you. I love like Joshua Montgomery in the chat says, that's a dental mirror, drunkle. No jokes allowed on this show, guys.
Well, it's fair to assume you didn't know that.
Well, if I was a dentist, and I'm not, every time I put that mirror in someone's mouth, I'd be like, here comes the flying saucer.
That was a mid-drink, you son of a bitch. I like that flying saucer noise. That was good.
You don't know how to do that?
No, I don't.
You just hum and whistle at the same time.
Can we get a co-host that can do that just once, please, Sin?
Well,
Yeah.
fuck both of you. What do you mean? Was this a long-standing deficiency in third chair? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Yeah. I could never do it.
The man who's literally in animation couldn't do it?
No, Bear.
I don't
The
remember
man
if
who's
Gasly could do
literally
it.
got. I don't think we ever asked. We were scared.
To ask him?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember him screaming at me in the past, man. There's some legendary Monkey in the Morning episodes where he would just lay into me for, like, yeah, I understand the fear of Bear. Yes. Yeah. The angry man.
It's
I
like
read
asking
so much.
Drunkle something about Britain.
Right. That level.
You can ask me about Britain. I don't get angry.
Okay, moving on from the obvious deceit. Let's just.
It's not.
You know what I can't do that I wish I could? The Jetsons car noise. You know their little space.
Oh yeah.
You know the little space car, the little noise.
noise.
Yeah, I can't.
Wow, no, it turns out neither of us can do it.
That's what,
I can't think of what it sounds like.
well, we both did it.
We both did completely different things, though.
Yeah.
I wonder how they got that noise.
Like,
what was the Foley behind that, you know?
Oh, it was some dude doing it in the mic, man.
No human can make that noise.
Okay, yeah, I can't do that.
Maybe it was one of them bird chirpers with the bird thing ripped off.
You mean a
It,
bird?
it almost sounds like it's somebody going like.
What did I just say?
You know what I mean?
I said some
I
dude.
was muted. I went and listened to it.
That one bad.
No, but you heard it, right? Like, it's a little cool noise. I wish I could make it because it sounds like space
Yeah.
car. It really works. Yeah, do they have the Jetsons in Britain? That's a good question, Joshua.
Are you asking?
No,
Yes.
no, we're not.
I am.
All
I'm
right.
asking.
I remember watching it.
A woman in Minnesota is suing her
McElroy.
dentist, claiming he left her disfigured and distressed after he performed too many procedures in just one visit and falsified
is
how much
pretty
anesthesia
excessive.
he gave her.
Yeah, you have to get knocked out for that.
You know,
Oh,
he
yeah,
falsified
fucking hell.
it. They-
Start of sheer boredom, I think. You know?
Not only that, but most people get anxiety at the dentist. So I imagine they're putting your ass to sleep. They asked if I wanted to go with sleep for my 2 root canals, and I said no, it's fine. They're like, well, it's going to take a while. I said, well, I'm not going anywhere. I got my earbuds.
I just find that hard to believe. Like, someone offered if you would like to take a nap in, and you said no.
It faced my fears head on.
You're like, yes, please. Don't wake me up again.
Kathleen Wilson alleges her civil suit Thursday, blah, 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 blah. 4 root canals, 20 fillings, and 4 over a 5.5 hour span. As a result, Wilson was left in pain, embarrassed, disfigured, and distressed, and had to have multiple other appointments with other dentists to fix his alleged mess. She further claims that he overused anesthesia and took some himself.
Arrows will blot out the sun.
Then we will fight in the shade.
He took some himself.
Well, I made that up. I did.
God damn it. 1 for you, 2 for me.
Yeah. Gave him also a 5.5 hour shift. He was feeling a little anxiety himself.
Hungover from last night, man. You don't mind if I just fucking take a bit of that too, do you?
He probably just didn't want to go home to his wife. That's why he kept the procedure going and was huffing gas the whole time. You know, it's like whatever it takes. Gamer Valine, thank you for the 550. The UFO sound summoned my dog. Usually he only responds to strange sounds from bitches.
And yet today, exactly the same thing happened.
Yeah, I think that was a sideways swipe, man. I think that was the
I get a lot of them.
Yeah. I think that was the intention. But subtle. She further claimed, oh yeah, he used there he is. Now, does this look like a man who would do unnecessary surgery on you for money?
Dude, that actually looks like
Jesus.
a dentist, man. I've never seen someone look so much like a fucking dentist before.
Hey,
Look at these teeth. They're not just on a Clydesdale. They're in my mouth. Some big teeth. Her suit, which is seeking 50 grand in damages, that's it?
that's reasonable.
Well, okay, it's just somebody suing, and New York Post is talking about it. I thought it would have been for,
500 million.
at least $6 billion and for punitive damages and mental anguish.
Emotional distress.
Yeah. The fact that he has a shirt that can't button up at the top and acts like it can.
And then, like, when they get taken to court, he has to put his hand on a Bible and swear to tell the whole truth.
Oh, no. Like the kind you didn't leave in my client's mouth? A whole one?
Objection, Your Honor.
So that's the Minnesota. I think posing in front of palm leaves when you live in Minnesota in and of itself is false advertising.
It's a douchey thing, to say the least.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know,
And yet still more presentable in his clothing than Zelensky.
yeah. And look at how low those ears go. As we've discovered, it's good for a slug of eggnog, and the man clearly has a criminal head shape.
I don't believe in phrenology, but sometimes.
But it's how it's not like just, you know, feeling the peaks and valleys in the man's skull, which you could with his receding hairline. You can just look at him. No, it's how low the ears are on the head. You don't have a receding hairline.
I do.
No, you do?
Not that bad, but yeah.
Well, you fucking hide it well in them late night photos you send me. It doesn't look like it.
No, it's not too bad.
Lighting.
I'm
It's all
getting
lighting.
very gray though.
Well, that can be fixed. As my dad says, let it go gray as long as it stays up there.
Yeah, no, it's staying up there, but I'm graying like Pauly walnuts, dude. The sides are just it's like iron.
Nice.
C. Thomas, thank you for the $1. Was this dentist also played by Steve Martin? Oh, that's a plan of horrors in a shop reference.
Little Shop of Horrors.
That one.
Plant of Horrors. Yeah.
You trying to say it wasn't a plant of horrors?
Big
It
old
ate,
plant.
fucking ate
Big old
people.
plant of horrors.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. I love dentist shops look like strip malls.
That's like most dentist shops here anymore.
Did you both just said dentist shops?
Because that's what they are. It's in a strip mall.
Yeah, a lot. He's not wrong that most of them are like that. It's the tooth.
Nothing but the tooth.
Yeah.
So help me, Glob.
Kale required a slow, thoughtful, careful, and measured response to her disease, Goldstein wrote in a November 14th report.
What disease?
She received neither.
Slow, thoughtful, careful, and measured. Trying to fill every hole in every tooth in her mouth in one visit is not only the antithesis of what was indicated, it is not humanely possible to achieve in an effective or constructed manner. Yeah. I love that there is no repudiation that she actually had that many fucking holes in her mouth. Who shows up at a dentist like, it's like, all right, I got these Swiss cheese teeth.
I think a lot of people, that's why they're there.
Did somebody lay out to her? Like, I mean, isn't the whole crux of the case, I'm going to do this before he puts you
they
under?
don't just decide.
That's what I mean. Like, after they put you out, they decide what they're going to do. I have never seen anything like that in my life. But you did make me think about the earbuds going to the dentist next time, Sin. I never thought of that before. I don't know why.
I cannot stand the sound of the drill.
Well, I feel it in my skull more than I hear it in my ears. It's still a sound,
that's fair.
but, you know, internally generated, as it were. It's a scullular resonance more than an auditory thing.
I feel it in my fingers.
Looney Lenny, for $1, at least you weren't bald by your mid-20s, like someone I went to high school with. Did you go to high school with you? Were you bald by your 20s?
Could be worse. You Patrick Stewart, who was like born bald.
Born bald?
Yeah, and I don't mean bald like a baby's bald. I mean with male pattern baldness he was born. He had the strip of hair around the back and the sides. Yeah, like that was...
He made up for it though, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he did. He's one of those few men that's like, oh, he's sexier when he's bald, says the guy with a lot of money and fame. You know, I just... Think about it. You never see a broke dude who drives a bus who's bald saying, women going, that dude's sexy. It's Sean Connery women say that about. It's Patrick Stewart women say that. Think about that.
Women love a bus driver.
What else goes on in your parallel world that you're writing?
There's lots of thrush.
Okay. The maximum recommended dosage for a long appointment. What?
You want to take two?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I will. The maximum recommended dosage for a long appointment is 490 milligrams. Muldrum allegedly nearly doubled that, while seeing Wilson in 2020, providing her with 960 milligrams.
She was high as a motherfucker.
Yeah, of what?
Sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It doesn't even say.
whatever the anesthesia is. Anesthesia.
Yeah.
Whatever the Sandman puts in your eyes.
It's too much sand.
Come on, it's sand. It's just sand. Pocket sand.
Magic sand. You know, I knew a guy in high school. Carried.
Oh, I knew one too.
Yeah, he went bald.
Hold on. There's more. I knew a guy in high school that actually carried cayenne pepper at the bottom of his, like just loose, dusted into the bottom of his pockets, his front pockets, pants pockets. And he never kept nothing else in there. His wallet he kept in like other pockets, whatever, keys in other pockets, whatever. And his theory, I don't know if he ever got to apply it. I don't know. It was that he was going to put his hands in his pockets and dust his fingertips. And he would show us repeatedly, go, here, watch this. I don't need to carry a weapon. I got a weapon at all times. And he would come out and his fingertips would be dusted red. He's going to get this in a motherfucker's eyes and that's it. I win because he's ain't going to be able to see.
I mean, yeah, you do win. You do that.
Yeah. He had this whole thing. He said he called himself the chef. He's like, see, when a motherfucker fucks with me, here's what I do. I season them up, right? Okay? And then I tenderize them. And then I cook them with my hot licks. And he's doing like punching motions the whole time. He had this whole thing worked out.
That is amazing. The chef. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen.
I really think it was one of incidents of someone trying to create their own nickname. You know, because he kept saying it, like hoping it would sort of just pick up and catch on, you know?
You can't make your own nickname.
No, you
Did
can't.
Like Julius Caesar, like the chef says hello.
But you got to give the man credit. He created his own, you know, narrative lore around it, like, you know, tenderize him, cook him up with a hot lick, like, you know.
His villain origin story.
You know, as far as recommended is like you should really do poly stories from high school because like I can't imagine this place you went to high school. I've thought about it, but you know, who wants to know? Seriously, no one wants to hear me ramble. I mean, that's what Wednesdays on the AAA are for. Moving on. Okay.
Old Bay High School.
Yeah. Slim Jim car stolen in LA recovered near Chicago.
They got it back.
Oh,
okay.
Good for them.
I mean, they found it. I don't know how. It's so inconspicuous. It just blends in.
It's just, you know, that car's hot.
You know what bugs me about this picture the
So
most?
first of all, fuck you, New York Times, for suggesting there was anything sinister or homophobic about what we said. So you can pound sand.
Sin, you don't watch Megyn Kelly yet, or at all, do you?
No, not enough.
I did. Like, I'm not saying watch Megyn Kelly. I'm just saying I do. Okay, and yeah, but it is a conversational show as opposed to a news show. But so, in other words, it's very much like any news show you watch. If that makes sense.
I've seen some of her stuff. It's pretty good.
It is. It's just like, you know, it's very much like Tucker Carlson when he was still on Fox. Do you know what I mean? Which is a news show, but yeah, of course it's opinionated. Like she has her opening the same way like that Tucker did, but you know, who doesn't? My point is that Tucker's and hers tend to be opinionated in a way where it's not, it's presented as opinion full on. It's not like MSNBC or CNN where if you watch their openers, yeah, they opinionate the hell out of it while pretending to be journalists. You know what I mean? Anyway, you should watch last week's episode with Tucker Carlson. Her interview with him is fucking fascinating. He finally talks about his ouster, as only ever gets said in the media, from Fox. To which he says,
I'll have to check it out.
He reveals why he was fired. He doesn't know. There's the business. Bless you. I love that he's I still don't know. And she's like, really? Like, seriously? And she's like, yeah, I still have no idea. He goes, I've watched a number of your episodes where you did the research looking into it. And I was like, really? That was hilarious to me. Tucker Carlson was watching Megyn Kelly to find out why he was fired and getting new information on who said what where.
That's great.
he's at his house, like meaning his one way out, his fantastic cottage, his mansion cottage in the middle of nowhere. So he's like, yeah, I'm there. And I'm watching, this show on a tablet because he doesn't have a TV in his house, which I still think is fantastic. Won't have one. In any case, Gamer Valine, thank you for the 325. And if we dig deep enough, we find that this dentist changed his surname from Kevorkian in 1999.
Duck.
Sin, do you know who Kevorkian is?
Yes, but I do not remember. So no.
Okay. I just wondered because it's like I knew how to pronounce that
of,
immediately, and Drunkle laughed right away, and I'm like, "Are we old? I think we're old."
It's that's the physician-assisted suicide guy.
Yeah, he's the guy who originated Canadian healthcare.
You go, ooh, fucking dark.
I'll accept it as dark. What I won't accept it is inaccurate. Boom.
Didn't he like? He killed a lot of people.
Yeah.
I said killed. He killed a lot of people, and then he said, "Yeah, it's what they wanted."
Yeah, but Planned Parenthood said that doesn't carry much weight, does it? Whoa! Okay. So, Slim Jim car stolen. A tricked out promotional vehicle used by Slim Jim, those inexplicably oily snapping sticks that are referred to as a meatoid-like product, was recovered in Chicago after the car was stolen in Los Angeles earlier this month. The Nissan... What?
We have we have those here, but they're not called Slim Jims.
What are they called? Slim James?
Pepperami, right? And these adverts for Pepperami were fucking brilliant, right? They would animate the Slim Jim itself, the meat stick.
Mm-hmm.
And it would it was incredibly angry. Someone would like take a bite out of it and then run away, and he'd chase it. The fucking thing would come finish me off, you wimp.
Really? Or like coax him into or
mate, these
taunt him. Really
were amazing, right? They were fantastic, and the fucking because these meat sticks were so angry, right? At the end of the advert, it would go Pepperami, and this was amazing. It's a bit of an animal.
Okay, that does sound good. I kind of want to go. I'm gonna go look them up.
Right?
I made
these many bits of animals. Yeah, but check them out, mate.
Yeah, I made a note to myself. I'm gonna go look. Come back and finish me off, you pussy. I like that.
They were great.
Because I mean, really, after you take one bite out of a Slim Jim or a Pepperami, you don't want to finish it. You really got to be taunted into it. The Nissan Z, known as Fast Meat, has been located in the west suburb.
Jesus Christ.
Has been located in the west suburb hillside with some of its promotional wrapping removed. No. Yeah, I tried to remove that shit. It was gone missing while being moved from California to Florida for a professional wrestling video shoot. Yeah. The spokesperson says the auto theft was not some kind of publicity stunt. On November 19th, an executive of Congada-based Chicago parent company Slim Jim Jerky brand. You motherfuckers actually used your company is called Slim Jim Jerky brand? You bless you. You ain't.
Thank you.
Listen, I know jerky.
He does, guys.
He knows jerky.
I will be the jerk master. I've told you about
He went to high school with him.
He lost all his hair.
Ain't no jerky. The oily stick of meatoid. All right, moving on. What is this?
Yeah, no, Slim Jim is not jerky. We need to just cut that shibboleth out of our fucking head.
Oh, right. Okay, there's a reason why this article starts where it does. Okay. A lotion sold at Sephora, that's a store, is getting an unusual amount of
I'm sorry, what was it called?
Sephora.
Sephora.
Is it called Sephora?
I don't know. What's it called? Is it
Sephora?
Sephora. Okay,
yeah.
All right.
No, it's Sephora.
A lotion
now it is.
sold at a store, Sephora, that Sinatra frequents, is getting an unusual...
Yeah, I'm married.
Sinatra, who shops at Sephora for his wife.
Gray.
Yes, I got her a fucking gift card.
Sinatra An unthoughtful husband who shops for his wife at Sephora is getting an unusual amount of attention online. But for a reason that might not please the brand's marketers, customers have come to believe that it attracts spiders.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
And are even posting the results of experiments designed to confirm or falsify the claim. Can anyone, quote, who's used the Sol de Janeiro wolf spider cream, please come forward with your results? Asks one user on Reddit, the source of all falsifiable empirical research. Attracts hundreds of likes and dozens of comments. Note that the product, Sol de Janeiro body butter, is not literally called wolf spider cream.
I see. I was actually going to ask.
Sure.
Is it called Sol de Janeiro wolf spider cream? And if it is, why are you surprised that it attracts wolf spiders?
Well, I was like, seriously, that was my first thought right through my head. Well, if it's got little bits of wolf spiders in it, that's probably why.
Don't buy something called that and then give me shocked Pikachu face afterwards.
So there's the experiment. It's like update 4 hours. I've seen 2 spiders at work. One came at me. One didn't.
At work?
Yeah.
What were they doing? Little construction jobs?
Are you
Tiny
working
little
9 to 5?
huts?
Do you have 401k?
Well, I mean, hey, wolf spiders doing it? What are you working in a rainforest? I don't.
Little two wolves. Hey, I'm working here.
A $22 a tub cream is not, to be clear, marketed in any way as an arachnid attractant. Sephora, a shop where Sinatra says a less than thoughtful husband shops for his wife.
I think that was a great gift, Sin. I think I
thought so too.
She can get wolf spider attractant there. Was it more than $22? The gift card? If I may ask?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was 10, wasn't it? Let's be honest. It was a $10 gift card.
I'm a thoughtful gift giver.
Mrs. Sin, you can get yourself some wolf spider attractant.
Some wolf spider pheromones, apparently.
Rub it on Sinatra's face while he sleeps, and when he wakes up covered in spiders, be like, "Give me a proper gift next time, you bastard!"
Shelly, this is what you got to run this experiment. You're the only one that can do it. We'll trust your results. I did. It's for skin types normal, dry, and combination. So like all skincare concerns are dryness, redness, and dullness, and its fragrance family is warm and spicy.
Nice.
Yeah, that sounds like some Sephora shit. I don't even know anything about Sephora, but it sounds right. So there's its ingredients. I'm not going to read them. Don't worry, but they're there.
I was worried.
I mean, look at that. That's
pick one of them. Pick one of them.
Okay. Shit. Seed extract. Nice. There.
Right.
Here. Wait. Another one I can pronounce. This sounds scientific and listeness. Potassium hydroxide, as well as sodium hydroxide.
Jesus.
Yeah, I like my face cream hydroxyminated.
Well,
good for the skin.
It's cream. It's supposed to be. I mean, normally, but this is for.
That's what I kept telling her.
Attracting spiders. It's got parfum. It says right there.
Yeah.
Parfum.
Yeah.
Or fragrance is the hoi polloi call it. Right?
Yeah. The proles.
But that's it. It's like, hey, listen, this is what they're saying online. Now, listen, why did I bring this article up, you might ask? Because it grabbed my fucking attention. You want to know why? Look at that thing. Look at it.
He looked so innocent.
No, he doesn't. He looked. Oh my god! I'm looking away. From
it looks like an emoji, man.
He looks retarded, actually.
I want you guys to stare at that. I'm not even looking at the screen right now. I swear to you, I'm looking off to the right at my desk Christmas tree.
Why are we making everyone else look at it then?
Because I had to earlier, man. Look at this. Look at this. It's just shiny, damn green eyes, looking like they got fucking irises when they don't. That's just a reflection of evil.
Don't bring something up on the screen and then look away, you bastard.
I will and did and am currently. I'm still looking at my desk tree.
Spider's got some he does not skip leg day, mate.
Why would they put an ad there?
It's a Getty image. That's the thing that pisses me off. They went looking for it. Getty spider.
Yeah.
It's such a small tree. I put them little mini candy canes on it, but they look full size because the tree's so small. It's hilarious.
I know he's got like a
fuck, look at that
mustache.
Yeah, I mean, okay, all right.
He's got a Wilford Brimley.
Like Beau Bridges.
Pet him. Hell no. I did. Look at the people in chat with hearts and shit. What's wrong with you? Okay. The Eiffel Tower is closed while workers strike on the 100th anniversary of its founder's death. This isn't French at all.
Wait, not Beau Bridges. Who's the guy from Big Lebowski who does the narratings? And got a big old bushy mustache.
What?
Fuck, Sam
Elliott.
Elliott.
That's what that spider had a mustache.
Sam
like
Elliott is doing
Yes.
is the one who does the narration over Beau Bridges.
He's in the movie. I know that.
He's right at the end. He's been doing the talkings.
You know, I've
I'm gonna have
never
to
been.
rewatch that. I don't remember.
Have you ever seen a character,
Sephora?
Sephora.
Sephora, the goddess Sephora, that they recycled for Sephora?
Hmm.
One's Greek, one's Roman. You know how that syncretism
Yeah,
shit
the-
works, right?
One's from the ghetto.
Right. One's got an apostrophe in it. That's how you tell the difference. Yeah.
3 children with 5 different men.
Zeus one.
Hmm.
Have you ever seen an actor play a role where he was such a scumfuck that it actually made you hate the actor?
Literally everything that Christoph Waltz does.
Like you hate Christoph Waltz, like as a
In real life, I'm sure the dude's like perfectly fine.
Right.
But when I watch him in something, it's like he fucking skins babies for fun.
He's great at his job, isn't he?
So you think of him as like a turncoat sellout, but still Nazi scumfuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the guy who plays Kai Proctor in Banshee. He's fucking, oh boy, he's good.
What was all that? What's a banshee? I know that as
It's
I know that as a
the
cartoon.
greatest show you've never seen.
Okay.
It's like a lady ghost that screams. And it's also a brilliant show with Anthony Starr.
Oh. So there's Kai Proctor and Anthony Starr are in Banshee?
I gotta look up the guy's name. He's a Dutch actor.
Anthony Starr is Banshee, dude.
Oh.
Fucking Homelander, mate.
No, this is like 2013 shit.
I mean, actually, yeah, Homelander. That's an answer to it as well.
Ulrich Thompson. He's
Hey, Captain.
fucking great.
Yeah, the Otter PJs are pretty sweet, aren't they? I keep saying it. It's like somebody in chat last year. I said I wish I had an Otter onesie to put on because I love the Christmas jammies. And then somebody sent it to me, and I forget who it was. And I was hoping that they would just say it was me. Yeah, but they haven't yet. Look, it's got the trap door that Drunkle hates so much, but is
No, I don't hate the trapdoor. I hate the whole fucking thing.
Oh, but the feet. It's got rubber feet.
Don't care. Don't care.
Got a hoodie.
Hate onesies. Fuck them.
Beau Bridges is that character for me, or actor. One role was enough to do it for me. I mean, I was fine with him. Beau Bridges is like the less successful brother of Anthony Bridges.
Kevin Bridges?
Frank Bridges. What's his name?
The
dude.
Oh yeah, it's Jeff Bridges.
Jeff
Jeff?
Bridges.
That's
Jeff
Jeff, yeah.
Bridges. Yeah. Yeah, he was his, Obadiah Stane.
Oh,
That's not Beau. That's his more successful brother, Obadiah. Yeah. Anyway, he's in he's in the film version of Nick Palazzo's brilliant book, Galveston, the barely related movie version, also called Galveston, as in Galveston, Texas. And yeah, he's such a fucking nightmare in that film that it's just like I hate when I see him now. I'm like, you rapist fuck. Like I hate him because he played the role so thoroughly. It was just, he's just an actor, man. He just read the lines in front of a camera. That's all. He didn't do nothing. He's probably not a rapist at all.
Well, we don't. I mean, you can't say that. That could be libel if it turns out he is a fucking rapist.
Wait, hold on. What scenario would cause that to happen? Someone's gonna come.
We don't know. We don't know the future.
Well, I said probably. What?
I'm just trying to think of actors who played such a good bad guy. It made me think that they must be like a little bit of an asshole.
I mean, Anthony Starr.
I'm stuck on that.
Homelander.
Yeah, Anthony Starr. Yeah,
Like, he actually is an asshole, though. That's
yeah, he's allowed to be though.
yeah.
Like the kid who played
Oh,
King
man.
Jeffrey.
Oh, yeah, that's another good
Joffrey-
shot.
oh,
Whoever played
fantastic
Joffrey.
answer. Yes.
Oh, from Game of Thrones, King Joffrey.
Yeah.
The little blonde.
He just
dude.
looked like a little shit.
Yeah.
Never-
Talk about punchable faces.
I've never seen him on screen, but through cultural osmosis, I've heard the hate for the character, thus the actor.
You have seen him on screen if you have seen Batman Begins.
Oh, yeah, I have. Who
Who was he in Batman Begins?
Yeah.
He was a child. His parents were arguing in his in the apartment. He was out on the fire escape as Batman were climbing up the building.
Oh, that very memorable scene. It tattooed itself on our brains.
I remembered it, mate. It is fucking memorable because King Goddamn Joffrey was in it. Everyone saw it, was like, throw him off the fire escape, Bruce.
You can solve so many problems now.
He's gonna kill Sean Bean.
Oh man, I'm trying to think. Who else do I just despise? I'm gonna be stuck on this for a while.
Okay, it's a good question. It's not only despised, but think is a retard. I remember seeing Bokeem Woodbine in a stupid movie, but he played such a retarded, drunken character that I just thought, who is this fucking bum that they pulled off the street, this drunken moron, to just play himself on screen? And then I saw him in other movies. I'm like, oh, he was acting. He's actually a very bright man and really articulate. Like,
Who played Jeffrey Dahmer? We just saw that donation for the first time this season. That's such a good one. But that's Evan Peters. He's a good actor. He didn't make me hate him as a bad guy, though.
I think that
Ethan Hawke, I
Hold on.
just hate. Full stop.
What,
It's
really?
like-
yeah, fair.
you
fair.
just hate him, really.
yeah, you with the loitering in front of a camera thing.
Oh, like that bad? Like his acting?
Yeah, I can't stand him.
Do you know,
He
I
was
get,
good in Training Day.
Yeah.
Training Day was a good
It's
film, though. that's the thing.
Sinister, and that's it.
What's my
Training
but
Day was a
I've
good
seen him
film
display
in
his
spite of
chops,
him.
so I don't really think of him as like I can understand you not liking basically anyone. Listen, I don't know. Something just rubs me wrong about that actor. I could get that.
I just
but
think he's a shit actor.
I don't know. Like he's not Michael Madsen. Like that man just simply cannot act. His entire
No,
career is a
he just
mystery.
plays Michael Madsen in everything.
Yeah.
But that's what Ethan Hawke does. Like
I
he's
get these vibes
concerned
from-
dad.
Pretty much every single one of Kevin Bacon's roles.
Yeah, Kevin Bacon played a certain role in Friday the 13th, and he never stopped.
Yeah.
What? I mean, how was he never cast as Red Skull? Like, he wouldn't need any makeup, would he? He just.
Have you heard my theory on how Kevin Bacon is probably, though not certainly, a depraved sex pervert weirdo?
I would believe that.
Like a depraved sex offender. Probably, allegedly.
He offends sex.
Yeah. Like, think about how many times he has played a depraved sex creep weirdo.
Mm.
And they keep
Method acting, mate.
and keep hiring him for that role. And he does the job so effectively. I mean, I have never been able to unsee Kevin Bacon as a depraved sex weirdo after The Sleepers. I've seen that movie once, and I don't ever want to see it again. Because he did, and then he came back again and again and again to keep playing that same role as the depraved sex weirdo. I think.
Ooh, Valine in the chat has a good one. Mads Mikkelsen.
What about him?
Yeah, he's got a naturally villainous face.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
God! I thought you were saying he was loitering in front
Oh
of.
no,
the
he's a
camera.
great actor.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck are you guys talking? No, I would agree. Yes, he's a haunting villain.
The guy who played the rich leader dude in John Wick 4. He was in Batman. He's in a ton of shit. As soon as I say the name, you'll know who I'm talking about.
rich
Bill
leader dude.
Skarsgård.
Oh, dude, the Skarsgård acting clan just blow me away every time they're on screen, mate. All of them. They're fantastic.
Yeah.
No, patio furniture. It's not the way he has sex. It's the way he forces him. Bless you. The way he forces himself rapily upon children and women repeatedly, so convincingly, is what makes him a sex weirdo in my mind. Allegedly.
The allegedly is what's saving you right now, Pauline.
Just saying. You go watch The Sleepers and tell me. No, don't. I'm not. I take that back. Don't go watch The Sleepers. I'm not saying it's not a good movie. It's just a fucking horrifying film. I
loved that over the Christmas period. My phone fuzzed. I went, oh no, a message from Sinatra. What was it?
Oh, the shirt.
The fucking film that you were watching.
Oh, yeah, I watched that. I sent it to Polly too. We watched Jack Frost.
Yeah. It's
and my mother-in-law, watches the show. If you're watching, hello, mother. She got me a T-shirt that says I took a massive shit in a Bucky's bathroom because we were talking about it on the show. And she came to Shelly. She's like, "Would Matt actually wear this?" And Shelly goes, "Yeah, of course he would."
Hello, Sinatra's mother-in-law. You should not watch this smut. It's
that's what I said, mate. I was just like, she watches this show? He's like, yeah, all the time. That's really fucking weird, dude. Hello, Sinatra's mother-in-law.
All right. So, the Eiffel Tower is closed while workers strike on the 100th anniversary of its founder's death. This is so French. The place couldn't be more socialist if they tried. Due to strike, the Eiffel Tower is closed. We apologize. Yeah, sure you do.
It would be slightly more French if, like, they set it on fire, wouldn't it?
Wow.
Or threw a garbage can at it.
Chopped his head off.
Yeah. Well. Do you know how to end illegal immigration?
Oh, I don't like where this is going. Actually, I love where this is going.
No, it's just like as a hypothetical. You could end it. You can end it almost immediately. Is it,
to quote Tom Anderson, is it guns? Lots of guns.
No. I love that you went the Tom Anderson route. I appreciate that a lot, actually. I mean, it's, see, there's the thing that not a lot of people realize. Look, Tom Anderson, as you can see right here, is a fascinating character to me. Neo, not so much.
Yeah, Neo was pretty fucking one-dimensional.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Thomas Anderson, like the first, would you say it is? 25 minutes of that movie when he's Tom Anderson, when he hasn't been, pulled into the pod and then flushed yet. Everything right up to that scene is fascinating to me. Like the whole time that he's in his shitty cubicle office job, it's like, and his whole life sucks, and the weirdos are coming up to buy digital drugs from him, which I still don't understand, and they never explained it. I'm fine with that. They
never explained that, did they?
No. I did think he had some.
I assume it's like a virus.
They're all on mini disc.
I did that. I love that. It's like, what is it, like tech, like the William Shatner books? Like it's a tech drug. They don't. I love that they don't explain that. He's like, my own personal Jesus Christ. Like I love that. And he got the woman with like the fucking African neck stretch necklaces on, like the rings, and it just yeah. That's when he saw the white rabbit tattoo and the whole thing. And Thomas Anderson's like, sure, I'll go. His whole plight as a confused office worker. I really dug it. And then I myself have.
And then Dragula plays.
What?
Dragula is the song that's being played in the club.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not the hilarious Psycho Stick remix.
I thought, you say remix.
The original.
I was told that it was a Bare Naked Ladies dubstep remix, and I just believed them.
Don't chat shit about BNL, man.
I'm not trying to. That's what somebody told me, and I just went, oh, okay. I don't know. EDM. So
you don't know BNL either.
Well,
Dragula is none of those things. It is not EDM at all.
Digital drugs on mini discs.
Zombie, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, seriously, like it when that part of the movie comes up, like whenever I watch Matrix over again, I'm like, well, I'm done. Like as soon as that part of the movie's over, like I just want.
That was a good show.
Yeah, like when they did
I
Matrix Resurrections, it should have just been like Thomas Anderson, like that part of the movie done over again. And I know people say, well, wasn't he Thomas Anderson again? Yeah, but almost immediately it was just Matrixy with lots of.
I have
Doogie
a
Howser.
very against the grain take here.
All right.
I've watched Matrix once. I don't really have any pressing need to watch it again.
Man, I have seen that film so many times. It was one of the very few VHSs I owned. And it was that and Spider-Man. Oh, and Starship Troopers.
Like
I've
if it's
seen
on,
that
I'll watch
so-
it, but I don't think I'm going to seek it out.
Dude, I had the Matrix soundtrack on CD, and Polly, it was a fucking banger of an album, mate.
It's all techno. I downloaded it too, or purchased it from perfect legitimate sources, and it.
Oh,
No,
it wasn't all
what-
techno. You had a,
Hold on, I got a
Monster
grievance in the
Magnet.
chat.
You do?
White Zombie did not do Dracula.
It was
Rob
Rob
Zombie did Dracula.
What?
Fuck it, what was it? Spy Break from the fucking bank shootout scene. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, boy.
I just keep pressing the lamp button, turning it on and off because I just love it. I just
Your
love that-
autism playing up,
Well,
Polly.
I love that I can do that. It's like when I first showed it to Sam. I'm like, here, Sam, watch this, and he laughs out loud. Goes, it's delightful, and I'm like, I know. It just,
Delightful.
it's so
Okay, Polly, here's another one. Maybe it's
Alright.
just because it's so ingrained in me. The guy who played Salazzo.
He's like, oh, he's the steady villain for you. He's ruined.
Yeah.
I could see that. Yeah.
And not a villain, but the guy who played Johnny Sack. It take no effort for me to think that the dude's a dickhead in real life.
John Sacramone, Johnny Sack?
Yeah.
You didn't really? I don't know.
I loved him in the show.
Okay.
I absolutely loved him. But I was watching him going, this guy, he can turn into an asshole so fucking quickly.
Oh.
Like he'll be in the middle of a sentence and he just starts screaming. Then he goes back to normal. Like he's practiced this.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Second. The fucking.
He broke the lamp. Bulb's gone.
Oh
we
no!
tell the
Okay, I
kids,
thought the
don't
music.
turn it on
I
and
thought the
off.
music was muted. It wasn't. It's fine. Fine. No music here. What are people going to come copyright claim the video over? For fuck's sake, you miserable
Rob Zombie.
bottom-feeding bastards!
Sorry, geez.
Not you, the people who come around and copyright claim shit they don't own. Every single
Sinatra.
video.
Yeah, I know.
We might as well. AAA musical representation and go around and claim fucking everything because then people will go, oh, well, I dispute this and go, okay, fine. And it's
You know what I never got claimed that I was shocked by is the my $60 Christmas donation is the parody of Dracula, and that never got claimed. I thought for sure it fucking would have.
I don't know.
But
you guys keep
my
saying
Deus Vault
Dracula.
one,
I don't even know what that is.
the Deus Vault one gets claimed, but I don't care. It gets me so hyped.
Things that don't get claimed before will get claimed now, or didn't get claimed before will get claimed. Just whatever. It's all a giant fucking scam. YouTube's okay with it. They don't give a damn. Whatever.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Okay. News. Okay. Yeah. So screw the French. That's my point. Okay. So
Yes,
over here.
agreed.
The public revolts against plan for modern windows in Notre Dame. Now, Sacre Bleu. Well done, Daily Beast. Well done.
Mm.
Yeah, it's clever.
Aren't they? I mean, they're
What?
They're going to be modern no matter what. Like,
Okay, yeah, but
They're gonna
get
be-
this. I hear you. I'm like, what? Oh no, this is the French modern. What are you doing? And like, my worst fears are confirmed. So more than 120,000 people have signed a petition against French President Macron's plan to hold a contest to choose modern stained glass windows to replace the 7 dating from the mid-1800s and to rebuild Notre Dame. The stained glass windows in Notre Dame were designed by Velo de Duc, were created as a coherent whole. It is
Who just named him Villo de Dick?
pretty sure that's not how you say his name. I mean, it's not the way I
Violent
said
duck.
it either. Don't get me wrong, but it's a genuine creation that the architect wanted to be faithful to the cathedral's Gothic origins. The petition reads, according to The Guardian, the public previously scuttled Macron's plan to modernize the cathedral as it was being rebuilt, and a new spire matches the one that toppled in the 2019 Inferno. That was totally an accident. 100%. And tools. It was probably tools is the actual alleged claim of what happened. Somebody left a circular saw plugged in and it just set off sparks. The same way that saw just went to that priest's head by accident. And then the teacher's head. And then the 20 other priests and seminarians who were killed in France. I just
really missed out. They could have just said it was an act of God.
Okay, it was kind of funny, but I just well, look, it's modern. Like, okay, look, what you're gonna get here, okay? There's only two options. If you go modern, that's it. You're gonna get Bodie McBoatface. So you're gonna get like Cathedral McCathedral face, like whatever form that's gonna take, or you're gonna get like feminist person of color trans bullshit.
Yeah.
Let's face it.
BLM. It's gonna be fucking George Floyd with a halo.
Oh my God, right. That god awful fucking painting, that mural of him with wings. Oh yeah, right. Sure. That's where he is. I'm gonna turn that into a stained glass picture. The stained I've never had a reason to use the Photoshop stained glass filter before, but I do now, Drunkle. I'm gonna go find that mural and I'm gonna stained glass it and say, "Is this what you want to say in your cathedral?"
I think we should all vote for an image of the Prophet Muhammad.
Oh, good Lord! I mean, that is such a checkmate atheists moment or checkmate Muslims moment. We're trying to honor your prophet. And we're gonna do it at Notre Dame, like the just to show how inclusive we are. We're gonna put a stained glass. Bless you, stained glass.
I'm sorry,
you're not at all because you could mute and you just don't even try.
I don't have the time. Like I feel it and then it's done.
I feel it in my nose.
Okay, so remember Couch Lady?
Yes.
Did you ever see this photo?
Yes,
I never did.
And I brought it up on the AAA meeting.
I don't remember this.
I don't remember this photo either. Like, I remember photos of her in the couch. I don't remember a photo of a man pulling her out by her hair from the couch.
Get over here.
Yeah. Well, a little scorpion there, but that's okay. A wanted woman who police recently discovered hiding inside of a couch has been sentenced to 2 years in prison for dealing drugs, records show. Stacey Usher, she got 2 years, man, for fentanyl. Fentanyl. She was just looking for her pack of gum. Look, she has it. See?
It's the warthog.
Yeah. When I heard that there was somebody hiding in a couch, I seriously thought that they had created like a panic room hidey hole inside of a couch. You understand what I mean?
No.
Like had gutted a bed fold-out couch, that there was no bed in there no more. There was just like a hidey hole that had like rations for a week and bottles of water. Like, a tablet to keep self entertained. But no, she just slipped into the couch the way a cat does. I was like, okay, for a cat, it's fine. For you, it's sad, fentanyl lady. So anyway, she got 2 years. I like update stories. Oh yeah, and just a little bit embiggened. There you go.
She doesn't need a big cell though, does she? For 2 years, she's happy in small spaces.
Isn't that the old song?
Yeah.
I've got friends in small spaces.
I've never heard that.
I'm gonna refrain from making 3 jokes. It just occurred to me right there.
You should make them.
What if like your foldaway couch is like the entrance? It's like the trapdoor entrance to your bunker.
Dude,
What?
I have seen that.
So have I.
Have you?
Yeah. The guy who had the gun bunker in Australia and ended up getting all his guns taken from him, not because any of the guns were illegal, but because the fucking bunker didn't have a fucking digging license for it, and then they ended up prohibiting all the guns afterwards. Fuck you, Australia. I'm still pissed about that.
But it's a secret bunker. I'm I'm not getting planning permission for my secret bunker.
Yeah, I want it on the fucking blueprints for a reason.
It was still perfectly legal for him to do what he did. He just didn't get the proper license for it. So they went in there and they seized all of his fucking firearms. He hadn't done anything illegal except for the fucking digging license. So those son of a bitch, that story pissed me off. And every one of those fucking arresting officers, you should have seen the fucking pictures of 8 of them sons of bitches with their disgusting fat law fingers going through fucking everything that this guy fucking owns, as if it was their personal right to induce disorder into this fucking guy's life. And every time in front of the blood-sucking fucking news entertainers holding up the 50 BMG round going, this is what we were able to seize. Is it illegal for him to own a 50 BMG rifle? Well, it is now. So I guess it was a self-fucking fulfilling legality they were able to enact through their fucking blood-sucking story. Fuck, that pisses me off.
I will say, at least here, I'm pretty sure that would not hold up in court.
Land of the free.
These are my digging guns. I'll use them to dig.
Look, I didn't talk over that. I'm so going back and clipping that. Hold on.
I figured that's what you were doing.
I was trying to hold my giggles, and it worked. It worked. My digging guns, I use them to dig. Okay. Really? Okay. Thought we've been fucking around longer than that. Here we are. Spirit Airlines responds after unaccompanied 6-year-old put on wrong flight.
Oh no!
Oh, dude, I know everything I need to know about this story.
An unaccompanied 6-year-old flying on Spirit Airlines to visit his grandmother in Fort Myers, Florida, was instead put on a flight to Orlando. In an emailed statement to CNN, Spirit Airlines apologized to the family, saying on December 21st, the child was supposed to fly from Philadelphia International Airport to Southwest Florida International Airport, Fort Myers. Instead, the child was incorrectly boarded. They didn't they make it sound like he wandered himself of his own volition, right? No. They put him on that flight. He was incorrectly boarded on a plane to Orlando. The child's care was always under the care and supervision of a Spirit team member, and as soon as we discovered the error, we took immediate steps to communicate with the family, and reconnect them. Now, just hold on, chat. I'm just going to just for a quick second here, just mute. Yeah, so, I mean, that's the... I couldn't tell you the detail part because that would probably end my fucking stream, but it was like
casual cynisms.
There were a number of casual cynisms in what I said, but I mean, Drunkle, were you shocked at anything I just told you?
I didn't even react.
You didn't. That's all. Like
it's just figures.
Yeah.
What's the Archer thing? Typical.
Yeah. Very. Why would you send a 6-year-old child unaccompanied unless you had like, I don't know. What kind of escort I would...
It doesn't even matter if it's the other grandparents. Just get a hotel. Get another ticket. Be a fucking parent.
Yeah.
Be a man.
Yeah. Get on the plane with your kid. Be a man.
Or know who the hell your child is and have seen him at least once. Be a man. That sort of thing. Moving on. Jump in opium imports suggests the ancient drug's possible comeback in Australia.
Comeback?
Mm-hmm.
It didn't really go anywhere, did it? Heroin?
Straight up, no, opium.
Opium, heroin, all right. Poppies, isn't it? It's poppies.
That's right. Like straight up tar opium. Not like China white.
Like China den opium?
Yeah, absolutely. So, after about 180 years after opium was first imported to the country, Australian federal police, I just about call them the feral police, Australian federal police seized more than double the amount of this drug this year than in 2022. It is almost 6 times as the amount in 2021. Now, they are unable to rule out whether users are frequenting modern opium dens to buy or consume it. Quoting Paula Hudson, the AFP's acting assistant commissioner, given what we know historically about the drug, that's absolutely could be what's happening. That absolutely could be what's happening. Now, she goes on to say, and this is my favorite part of the story, opium for me, says
But
Paula.
not for thee.
No, Paula says, opium for me brings up those nostalgic thoughts back in the 18th century of opium dens and that sort of thing.
I don't know about that.
Do you
It
know
makes
what
me think of
nostalgic
Johnny
means,
Depp.
lady? Do you know what that word fucking means?
It makes me think of Johnny Depp in From Hell.
Yes.
It makes me think of the
Yeah.
store owner from The Simpsons. It's
Who?
cursed. The dude who sold him the monkey paw.
Oh, the guy with the cursed sprinkles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was the Krusty doll.
It was, you're right. That's true. Who was the guy who sold the monkey paw? Oh, the
He
guy who
was
sold the
the-
monkey paw was not a store owner. He was a guy in a bazaar.
Oh, well, that guy.
The guy who they thought they disappeared, but they were just looking in the wrong direction. Remember? Oh, there he is over there.
Yeah.
Simpsons is so much more memorable than Family Guy. I'm just going to say it. See, you're not going to do that
Even
about
the-
anything in Family Guy.
Even the newer episodes are more memorable than Family Guy.
They don't make it to be memorable. They make it to fill in the time between advertisements.
Yeah.
Heroin. Peppermint flavored heroin.
That's how it's getting in. Nice one, Pauline. Wow, I forgot that existed. Nicely done. Dear Pauline, thank you for the 375. Oh, hell yeah. Glad to hear the fentanyl shit is over. Next stop, cocaine. Woo! Now, I'm sure this story is completely unrelated. Opium contaminated with lead poisons 2 in Melbourne and leaves hospitals on alert.
Oh no.
Unrelated story.
Wait a minute, this poison's got poison in it.
Tech-savvy Marine in Japan decorated for stopgap fix for satellite communications. Decorated. So I'm wondering what's going on in Stars and Stripes and what the... Now, Marines are, often made fun of for being not very bright.
Yeah.
Crayon eaters, if you will.
Their hats never seem to fit.
Quite right. But it does look like they're wearing little camo crowns. Okay.
Yeah. What's the point of that? What does it do?
It creates a dead air zone on top of their head.
I think that is called their brain.
Beat me to it.
I can't believe that this guy's beard is regulation, actually, now that I'm looking at it. That's okay?
Well, no, that's what they meant by decorated.
They allow him to have the beard?
He's allowed to grow a beard now, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a status thing.
Brigadier General Adam Chalky Wright, commander of 3rd Marine Logistics Group, presents Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medal to Sergeant Malik Pugh at
Pew!
Yeah, I'm sure P-U-G-H, Pugh.
I love it. It was like, hey, pew pew.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know it's happening.
Of course. So Sergeant Malik Pugh, 24, this is great. Okay. A digital wideband systems maintainer with Marine Wing Communications Squadron 18 was awarded the Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medal during the December 6th ceremony at Camp Kisner. According to Marine News released shortly afterwards, the award was presented by Brigadier General Adam Chalky, commander of the 3rd Marine Logistics Group. Oh, it's all just Pugh of Fairview Heights, the 3rd. Oh, that's Illinois. Distinguished himself.
Oh.
Well, see,
I thought it was the 3rd too.
Well, okay, good. It's not just me.
Do not blame you at all for that, Polly.
Distinguished himself over the summer when he was called to work on a mobile communications satellite on wheels known as the Very Small Aperture Terminal Large, according to his award recommendation from the Corps. The terminal allows the exchange of high bandwidth voice, video, and data in support of intelligence and logistics missions. Fuck, this motherfucker rolled up and did... Okay, hold on. Pugh and other repairmen began to tinker with the terminal since find out what caused the shutdown, the recommendation said. He soon after identified the culprit. A faulty WCTRL 11 cable called a Whiskey 11 by the Marines. The cable, which enables and carries data signals, is made up of several parts and must be ordered individually to field a viable replacement. Lieutenant Colonel Matt Bowman, Assistant Chief of Staff for Communications and Electronics with the 3rd Marine Logistic Group, told Stars and Stripes by email December 19th. I thought Intel shit was rough. You get into military stuff. It's all acronyms and endless fucking names and impressive sounding shit. This is going on. I'm so the part, a 48-cent plastic housing for pin connectors that plugs directly into the terminal was on back order, meaning it would take more than a year to survive. I was like,
wow.
I was like, okay, I'll be back tomorrow with a cable. Pugh recalled on December 18th at his home workshop in Camp Forster. We have the schematics, and it's not hard to build. Pugh spent dozens of hours home designing the specialized connector in a computer-aided design file. According to the recommendations, soon his Lulzbot 3D printer.
Oh, no.
Yes!
Pugh, come on.
Yes! The Lulzbot 3D printer was spinning a plastic filament. He also had to perform the tedious task of rewiring the cable. And there he is with his Lulzbot, making his 48-cent connector. That he had to redesign because it was on a year back order.
It sounds to me like he just beat the system.
He totally did it. Got an award for it.
Usually they get in trouble for that, so I guess an award's pretty good.
I have a question why I cannot clip your stream. You can. Go ahead. What's stopping you? You mean using like the
YouTube.
auto clip feature, whatever the fuck?
Yeah, YouTube is stopping him by the sound of it.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think they disabled that. I haven't seen it anywhere lately. I haven't been looking for it, but I haven't seen it either.
Yeah, well, yeah, I heard it existed, and that begins and ends my complete knowledge on the subject. I don't know. Armed with a working prototype, Pugh brought the file to the Marines' 3rd Maintenance Battalion. The recommendation said they printed the final product that was then successfully tested. The terminal was then brought back online, and their fucking billion-dollar satellite technology worked again. I love it.
Good Lord.
This story was just gold to me,
better.
man. Yes. Okay, moving right along, because we're running short on time. Very short on time. Sin, I read this story and I thought of you. Okay.
All right.
Man uses bear spray to thwart suspected carjackers at SeaTac rest area.
Nice.
Why did this make you think of me? Is it because I got bear spray for Christmas?
No, did you?
Yes.
Sweet. It's not dog spray. It's like the full-on can of bear spray.
No, it's the can of bear spray.
Sweet. That's the high capsicum model with the sear your eyes. But there's valuable information for you regarding that bear spray in this story. And the best part only comes at the end. And Drunkle, this is why you should read the stories. Okay. Now, a wild scene unfolded at SeaTac rest area off the I-5 the morning of Christmas after the bear spray led to the arrest of 2 people allegedly on the run. They weren't really on the run. We don't know if they were. There were just arrest warrants out for them, and they were being sought, but it's alleged. You see. Okay. The 2 suspects eluded police, ditched a stolen box truck, and attempted to steal multiple vehicles at the rest stop, were eventually slowed down by a blast of bear spray. The incident began with a stolen vehicle in Kent. Police initially used spike traps in an effort to stop the vehicle, but the driver took off and kept going. Past the spike traps, okay. Or spike strips, rather. It's interesting. He drove over them or around them. They don't say. The vehicle was involved in a series of hit-and-run collisions while traveling from Kent to Federal Way along the I-5 North. No one was hurt, but the duo lost control of the stolen vehicle on Milton Road South. The street runs along the rest stop's eastern border. Witnesses said the couple crawled through a hole in the rest stop's chain-link fence and attempted to get inside the vehicles, including a Cadillac and 2 other cars. Like, these are just like Terminators. They're not stopping. Like, they're just going to keep going, right? They said the 2 or WSP, the news fuckers here, I think, or maybe it's the police, probably the police, said the 2 suspects, a man and a woman in their 30s, attempted to carjack a park. Yeah, okay, I got to get back to the rest of that movie. The hollow chickens or turkeys are coming. Cameron Lee, thank you for the 450. The NAM is the award I got for being on detached crew half of my second deployment. They did that so I didn't have to tell them about the payout for saving the government money. They did that so they don't have to tell him about the payout for saving the government money. You think so?
It's interesting.
Yeah. And I find it impossible to, well, no. I find it unfortunately possible to believe that satellite communications and intelligence transfers were stopped for up to a year because of the back order of a plastic connector. It's amazing to me. But, no. Whoa. Snuck up on you again, huh?
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Okay.
So that was a cough.
And
That
Russia,
was a
bear
sneeze.
spray you. I like that. Nice callback. Would you be okay if I screaming, I don't want to be the rudeness? No, Kefka, you can go ahead. Most people I'd say no, but it's fine. Besides, Karen Valine DMs me the whole time I'm streaming. So does Sinatra.
Yep. Also, yes.
Yeah. Witnesses crawled through the hole. Right, okay. The two suspects, a man and woman in their 30s, attempted to jack some vehicles. A 72-year-old driver was sitting in the driver's seat when she was pulled from the vehicle by the male suspect, according to her son. He was parked in the space next to this car, his mom's car. The family was headed to Ocean Shores and stopped to use the restrooms. Trooper Chelsea DeHart said the suspect got into the driver's seat of the woman's car, the woman he just tossed out of the car, the 72-year-old, threw her to the ground, okay, and put the vehicle in reverse. But his efforts were foiled by the victim's son, James. He blasted the suspect in the face with bear spray after he watched in horror as the suspect grabbed his mother and threw her to the ground. He said his mother is sore and shaken, but doing okay. He said the suspects kept repeating that he needed a ride. James is a retired law enforcement and purchased bear spray a few months ago for protection. There he is with it. That's bear spray.
And it worked.
Nice.
Well, let's read on. I never thought something like this would happen to me. You see stuff all the time, said James. He's lucky I had bear spray. Otherwise, I would have knocked him to the ground like you did your mom.
Huh.
Okay. James said instinct just kicked in. He was concerned not only about his mother's safety, but his sister and 5-year-old niece who were in the back seat. My sister kept hitting him to get him out of the car. This is why you keep reading the story, because now comes the fun stuff. All right? The initial blast didn't stop the suspect. After being sprayed in the face at close range, James said he attempted to take his car next. He got out of the mom's car, walked around James, who had sprayed him with fucking bear spray at close range in the face, and he just got into his car. He said the suspect got inside his vehicle, sat in the driver's seat, and locked all the doors, but James had the keys in his pocket. He thinks that...
Who is this guy?
He thinks that...
He's John Connor.
And the bear spray blast forced him to get out of the vehicle. Bro, I don't think your bear spray works, man. I think that's what you need to conclude here.
This guy's unstoppable.
Well, so his face was all red and he was crying. His girlfriend, Drunkle, this is the part that made me think of you. You ready? Okay. His face.
Sinatra.
This whole story made me think of Sinatra. This part made me think of you. His face was all red and he was crying. His girlfriend asked me what I sprayed it with, and I sprayed her in the face too.
Stop asking fucking questions.
Shut up.
I love it because it's kind of an answer, isn't it?
Yeah, this.
Yeah, it's like, what'd you spray it with?
You speak when you're spoken to.
I mean, okay, look, these are two fugitives, and they're carjackers, and they repeated, hit and run collisions on the way there, and they're throwing 72-year-old grandmas to the ground and whatnot. So there's no sympathy for him, but like seriously, bro here, like this guy, like that was kind of vengeful assault what you did, man.
Here, you try it.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, you're with him? Yeah, psh, bitch. Like, I mean, wait, tell me she was a threat. Tell me that you needed to do that. I don't care. I'm happy you did it. It's fine. But I mean, if it was under different circumstances, yeah, bro, you'd be charged too, man.
Yeah, I'm down with it. I'm down with it.
I love that story so much. That's so much fun. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, hey, look. The UK abandons plan to use imperial measures for goods after consultation.
Now they use it for evils.
Pounds of cocaine? Yeah. I don't measure in kilograms, and there's a reason why. For goods only after consultation finds only 1% in favor. So they'll update their weights and measures, but they won't update their fucking OUs. Drunkle, explain yourself.
I don't know what an OU is.
Flavor.
What?
There's an extra. You got superfluous letters all over the fucking place.
Oh, you're on about the spelling thing, right? Okay, I thought OU was like you telling me some kind of fucking version of weight
obligation. Like what?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Like, you know, oh yeah, this weighs approximately 9.7 OUs.
Oh, like BTUs.
We're not updating the OUs. That's how you spell favor.
And how you measure distances in feet.
I don't measure distances in OUs, and feet are a measurement.
Not in your metricisms.
It is. We measure height in feet.
And you measure weights in stones. So how? Explain
we
yourself.
measure people in stones.
Which is a weight.
Yeah.
But no, it's a people weight. And feet is a people height.
Yeah, so this is what I mean. Stones, no. And how tall are you? I'm over 6 feet. No, you've made your choice. I want to hear it in centimeters and kilograms.
Well, you're not going to. Wait on, motherfucker.
But these
spray.
This is this is hypocrisy. You're
fucking chili powder. Chef strikes again.
Season your ass up. All right. Okay, so penultimate story. Vietnamese restaurant that killed 300 cats a month to make soup closes.
I'll just delete this for Friday.
It's true. It's been verified. It's not even a joke, man. Vietnamese restaurant slaughtered up 300 cats a month for a stomach-churning soup recipe has closed its doors this month after the owner voiced his moral concerns with the practice. Pham Quoc Dunna dramatically tore down the sign that advertised cat meat, known as thrit mio. It's so close to meow. It's just,
meow.
Yeah. It's just, oh God, it's just wrong, man. Outside his Gao Biao restaurant in the Thret Tan ward of Thai Nguyen Nguyen in early December, the Humane Society. I don't know if that's how you say those things. I'm trying. I don't know. As a result, 20 cats and kittens set to be drowned in order to meet the eatery's demand. I'm laughing because it's that or cry. Don never wanted to sell the cat meat, which is a relatively popular dish in Vietnam, but was pushed into the market in order to feed his family. Before selling cat meat at the restaurant, I said, "Oh my God, I can't read it anymore. It's just horrible. It's horrible." I mean, look,
is it? You never eaten pussy?
I didn't want to have a car crash sound on my soundboard, but I think I've been pushed into it.
Especially because I don't have sound pad open.
Yeah.
Pushed into it to feed your family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bastards. That sums up my feeling, Darren Rude. Bastards, the whole country that's eating cats. What's wrong with you? Seriously. And you call it meow soup too? Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
You're
not even trying to hide it here, man.
All right. Second penultimate article. Apple Watch import ban temporarily stopped by U.S. Appeals Court. Seriously, who the fuck believed? Seriously, who believed for a second that this blockage was going to stay in effect?
No one. It's Apple, first off.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know what these people expect.
You thought Apple Watches during the Christmas season were going to be blocked for import. The new Apple Watches that are in blatant, alleged, IP violation for stealing tech that isn't theirs and including it in a watch and selling it and just, screw y'all.
I didn't know that, but
Yeah, that's why the stop was injuncted in the first place. Because it's like,
it's never gonna hold.
no, of course not. It's Apple. And it's like, but they do like have a very clear violation of somebody else's intellectual property. They've got tech in there that is not at all theirs, allegedly. But I mean, they don't even deny it. They say, oh yeah, we do, but we'll figure it out in court. There shouldn't be an injunction though. And the judge going, well, who is it? Well, it's Apple or Google or Amazon. Oh, well, whatever it takes to get, what do I do? I need to slam the gavel? Do I stop the injunction or start it? Which is better for them? You stop it. Okay, injunction over. Whatever's better for, I mean, seriously, I didn't believe for, like, it was, how many days, how many hours is it going to take before this is stopped? The stop is stopped. The injunction is released. And
Probably took like, what, 6 days?
yeah, it was something like a grand total of like 80 hours.
Fuck.
I mean, judges, move, man, move! The wheels of justice turn swiftly, as we all know.
For major corporations.
Yeah, I mean, they're a little bit more in a major corporation. You know what I mean? Like, there's a small handful of companies where it's like, you got to be fucking kidding me. They're woke as fuck. They pay every politician. They're like, did you really think Sam Bankman-Fried was going to face all the time that he was actually facing? Do you really think he's going to get the sentencing that everyone's talking about? Do you really think after he served a little bit of time, he's not going to have his sentence greatly reduced? I mean, just, you got to be fucking kidding me, right? No, not at all. Okay, that's enough cynicism for today. Let's move on to the final article. Revenge, Russian style. Man tracks down Siberian tiger that killed his dog, then kills him, Russian officials say.
Jeez. Good for him.
Wait,
No. Well,
the tiger killed him?
that's right.
Uh,
The Siberian tiger
I mean,
killed his dog, so he tracks
Yeah.
that fucker. The Siberian tiger took him out too.
who's the prey now?
Yeah. Look at that badass. That's the actual tiger right there.
Is it the actual tiger?
No, not at all.
Nah, shame.
Yeah.
This tiger then killed the photographer.
Yeah, they got this from the zoo. That's not even a Siberian tiger, man.
It's just a tiger.
Yeah. It's a postcard that they took a picture of at the zoo. So they didn't even get it off a live tiger, man. It's just a postcard.
That's fucking lame.
And that tiger.
Which
ended
part?
up
I want to
in
see
air
the
soup.
tiger.
Oh, well, yeah, so do I. But I mean, it's
He's on the run.
But yeah, it's covered in blood and is on the run and laughing his ass off.
Probably sleeping off a damn good meal.
Yeah. You know what they say? When the Russian seeks revenge,
gone?
the tiger
How do you
eats
rate women
last.
so
It's-
well?
I think of a man,
Really?
and I take away reason and accountability.
Can't believe, thank you for the 350. It makes sense. The watches have had this sensor since 2020, 2021, but the lawsuit wasn't filed until February 2023. Yeah, it's a not biometrics, biodata, a biodata sensor, heart monitor, respiration, vascular, dillary-do. That isn't their tech at all. But it's okay. We just reverse engineered it off some hospital supply company and, screw them. Because we're Apple. That's
God
one thing I don't
damn it.
understand about the Amazon thing. People are like, oh, the Amazon ads are running. No, I understand it. I just, it doesn't fit on my radar. Because while I have Amazon Prime for a while, I've never watched anything as on Amazon Prime that I didn't get from alternative, perfectly legitimate downloads, which is weird, but it keeps happening.
Oh, the Amazon ads are running.
I like that. They got Christmassy.
Mm-hmm.
But that brings us to the end of our show because we're running long on time. We're at just a quarter over 2 hours. So I have a few questions before we get up out of here. So everyone can go continue and enjoy their Christmas that lasts all the way up to the 6th of January. Don't let any of these communists tell you otherwise. 6th of January, right up until Epiphany, man.
Goddamn Christmas communists trying to share out all our gifts evenly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I got a magic rectangle for Christmas.
What'd you get?
It's a Samsung. Android.
Oh, nice.
No. It's I didn't realize how much trouble and time I had spent into setting up and customizing my Android phone, because when I turn that thing on and it's like default settings, right? It's like, oh my God, the bloatware.
And you gotta like go back and see all this shit that you have.
Yeah, it's like I need to set up all stuff. It's like, well, why wouldn't you just sign up into your Google account and get them to upload all that stuff? Because I don't do that. I'm not like, I know Google very much wants to be Apple in terms of like, sign up for our iCult and let us run your life. And it's like, no, I won't. And Samsung did the same thing when I turned it on. It asked me like 10 different things. It's like, do you want to sign up for the Let Samsung Run Your Life app? No. Do you want us to do facial recognition and biometric recognition? No.
Oh, no, I don't want that. No.
It's called a PIN number. I'm happy to use it. What the hell? I'll remember a 4-digit number, for God's sake. And after I hit no, it actually it popped. Are you sure? Yes. Like not right away. Like several hours later. Just see if you've had time to think it over or something, I guess.
Yeah, right. just checking in on you, seeing if you've had time to think about your decision. You right? You want to sign up? Do you want to sign up now?
Did you think about what you've done? Oh, no, Polly, I meant the injunction makes sense. They should have filed suit 2 models ago. It's solely on a light-based blood oximeter. Mm-hmm. The injunction makes sense. They should have filed that. That sounds like you're saying the injunction doesn't make sense, that they shouldn't have enjoined. You mean the release of the injunction? Because they should have filed a long time ago if they actually had a problem with it? I'm not clear when they discovered it. I mean, isn't that the basis? I would assumed. It was an assumption. That was the basis of the suit, is that they didn't know immediately that Apple had been pilfering their tech for 2 models now. If you don't know, you don't know,
Yeah.
Mark Smart says Christmas is over. No. So the 12 days of Christmas begins at Christmas, and that runs right up to January 6th.
This is number 2.
Yeah, and I can understand people getting upset about Christmas starting too early. I can understand people getting upset about Christmas starting immediately after Thanksgiving. Totally get that. But that doesn't change the fact that we are now on the 2nd day of Christmas.
I'm on the 3rd.
Well, you're ahead of the
Now
game.
you are.
Yeah.
I have been for 3 minutes. What do we get on the 3rd day of Christmas? 3 hose
calling hens or whatever?
I think it's
French
calling
hens.
birds.
Calling birds.
Yeah, 3 French hens.
French hens, okay. Lots of birds. It's funny. When we're talking about small birds, and it's this show that did it to me, I picture an Asian man with birds stuffed inside of tubes in his jacket.
For making tweet soup.
Well, how many stories have we covered about men smuggling birds illegally on planes in tubes?
Yeah, fucking sludgy smugglers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel so bad for those birds. They're in a bunch of little straitjacket tubes, man.
They looked fucking comfortable as fuck, mate. Like the ones in little fucking toilet paper tubes. They were just sat there.
Yeah.
Living their best life, mate. They loved it.
They're not living their best life in a straitjacket in some Asian man's armpit, man. That's no one's best life.
Not for that moment.
They went there.
They
should have. Fly away, mate. You have wings. Have some dignity.
All right. So, Drunkle, Gameage.
Yeah, I'll be about. Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
I'll be about over on twitch.tv/drunkleplays. I think it's about time we got back to the pub, Addy's Legs, for a nice drink.
I can appreciate that. Okay.
Mm.
Sinatra.
I'm not allowed to name anything on these things. It always goes to the chat, and I always regret it.
Which is exactly why you shouldn't ask the French people what they want the new stained glass windows to look like. Because it won't be limited to the French. It'll be a global internet thing. Like I said, you'll get Cathedral McCathedral face, or you'll get, lesbian Muhammad or something. I don't know.
I have a video going out on the Sin and Sash channel. Go ahead, check that out.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
Drunkle, are we gaming on Friday? Some more Lethal Company?
We can game on Friday, bud. Yeah.
There we go.
All right, so there it is. All right, well, thank you all for coming. Thank you very much for the generous donations. I hope you all got fantastic Christmas presents. And remember, Christmas goes on and up until the 6th of January. Bring back tradition. Yay. And Drunkle. The people are going to be sitting there tapping their toes and thumbing their fingers and wondering where they can find us next. Why don't you tell them?
We're going to be back on Friday on the Silent Sin channel at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. ST, 4:30 Central, and 5:30 a.m. on Christmas Island. Pollybobs.
Sweet. We'll see you there. Have a good night, everyone.
Later.